All right, so here is the syllabus. I don't need to read it to you because you know how to read, but I just wanted to give, we got to go over that stuff. And so, one of the things that we're going to be using quite a bit throughout this school year is Edpuzzle instead of, because I think it's more important that we use our time when we are synchronous to be discussing the work, that I decided to put all of the lectures onto video form, and probably going to make all of them ed puzzles, just to that way you can prove that you were present in doing this stuff, because that's going to be one of the things. So yep, best way to contact me. Appointments, we're going to be having some different things about meeting up and getting help, and going to do whatever we can to help you guys through this stuff. Graphing calculators, well, been there, done that. You guys took care of that last year. There's not really much to it. Here's some stuff. You want to make sure that you follow this when we do have our Google Meets. So there's that. And here we go. This is one of the things that they wanted us to be very specific when we are going through. And so the synchronous instruction, which for BC will happen on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, is going to be what we're going to be doing. And in order to get your attendance marked off for those days, then you got to be logged on, participating in the discussion. That could be saying something, that could be posting a comment or a question, that sort of stuff. And we'll go from there. Asynchronous, this is when will happen on the other 2 days, and we will be working together remotely more so. And I need to make sure that you do it. I need to have record of that stuff. And so most of the time, the idea of the ed puzzle is going to be the big thing. Maybe some daily questions, but you finish that up by the end of the period and you submit that, and everything should be gravy, and you'll get your attendance, and it's going to count for a homework point each day. So yeah, so here's what we're doing. One of the things we're going to focus in on this year is more so on following the units as outlined by College Board as opposed to by the book, because our time is so much more limited that we have to try to really focus our attention on specific things. So it's going to, instead of having like a chapter 1 through 8 test, we're going to have a unit 7 test. And so, but we'll talk more about that. But these are the units these are the things that we need to wrap up here. And yep, grading, same as last year. So, and yeah, our quizzes are not going to be on Fridays this year, at least to start with. Maybe maybe everybody will get sick of this and force us to get back to school, and if so, then we can adjust then. But the quizzes, just to kind of make sure, those are going to be on our synchronous days, so I can keep an eye on you. And I think that that's going to happen on Tuesdays is going to be the plan. Let me just check on that, where my schedule is. Where did I put that? Yeah, right on top of it. There we go. Yeah, so Tuesdays will be our quiz day. So there we go. We'll go Tuesdays for quiz, and we'll go from there. But that's what we have in store, and those are those things which are more important to some than they are to others. And of course, retakes still will be in effect. Things are going to be a little bit different this year just because of our situation. So yeah, and we'll get a little bit more specifics when we talk about these things, but probably going to have to I'm using Screencastify right now to make this, and you're going to be doing the same sometimes with the quizzes and tests, just to show me that you know what you're doing. For all of those who did some makeup work at the end of last school year, same idea, except for I think this will actually work out a lot better for you. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. But it is something that we could do. But for all of you who did makeups last year, then you'll be at home when it comes to doing the quizzes and tests. But we will still do the, we'll start off, we'll work together, then we'll split apart, and then work together and split apart, like that for the quizzes. We'll keep that going. So hopefully you'll be ready for that.